Hello, everyone, and welcome to my final take for totally based game opinions. It's weird not saying reviews. This is like my sixth one because the audio apparently was shit on the last one. Here we are. I have finished my 2 cups of coconut rum, where it's 80% coconut rum infused with cinnamon and sugar and passion fruit. So, Katana Zero. A little bit of backstory. I have played this game and have failed to finish it 3 times. Technically, this is my fourth, but I started on level 10 or 9 from my third playthrough of not being able to get to the end. Not because the game is bad. First time, I was in uni, and exams were looming, and I was like final year, so you wake up, you eat breakfast, and you go to uni, you stay there, and you come home at 3 or 4. So, AM, by the way. Final year of like anything engineering, mathematics, or I'm comp sci, so any parent that says that university is where you peak, they're lying. Anyways, second time, I was getting berated by my boss while I was working at a sushi shop. That's that's where you use your comp sci degree. I'm getting sidetracked, but anyways, I'm explaining the background here. Third time, I don't even know why it stopped. I think it was because I wanted to chill after working, because I'm developing 3 games. Technically, 2 are computer games and 1's a board game that I'm digitizing first before I. But anyways, I was tired and I wanted something chill. And Katana Zero is not chill. It's like saying that I'm playing Hotline Miami because of the chill vibes. You're high. Anyways, I'm just gonna give my pseudo review. Game's like 11 out of 10. Fucking love it. It's like a movie. It's like a movie experience. Like you can't not really compare it to Hotline Miami because it's pretty similar. Banger soundtrack, visceral combat, one-shot mechanics, both sides, vast for like level designs, enemy types, your weapon types, and you die and start again. It's pretty much the same. Hotline Miami's artistic take is a little bit wanting, but you don't really play for the artistic. Katana Zero is a beautiful fucking game to look at. And put with the soundtrack and then all the themes and the gameplay aspects. Like, okay, they didn't have to do this. Or he didn't have to do this. Justin, whatever his name is. If you're watching this, Justin, you made a fucking dope game. Regardless, you don't have to do this, but he did. You start the game, and the game gimmick is functionally you have this thing called chronos in your blood, which is a drug, right? Because the guy's an ex-military, fought in the wars or just mecha wars or wherever, and now he's just sword for hire because he's literally dude in the bathrobe with a katana. Starts the mission, and then he uses precognition abilities that he gains from the chronos and predicts his path. If you die, you go back and you read the future again until you find the perfect path, and then you execute. You got a slash that kills and can deflect bullets if you time it correctly. You got a dodge roll that rolls you through bullets, and then you got a slow down mechanic. And then occasionally you can pick up an item and throw it and kill it. And each item that you pick up and throw can either explode, be a glass, statue, either or. Different enemy types, different map types. It's the same thing. Like it's very, you can't play this game if you played my Hotline Miami and not compare them. The difference is Hotline Miami is top down, and Katana Zero is like you're kind of looking at it like this. And it is a beautiful fucking game. And it sometimes I get the feel that it takes a lot of inspiration from Old Boy. Like you see so many scenes where it's just this one trail and you're like dodging, killing, and throwing, and it feels like I am playing through that scene in Old Boy a lot of the time. It's good. Like most games, when you play them, right? You play it and then you're still trying to solve it or finish it. But once you solve the problem or you finish it, there's no real reason to go back to play it. Katana Zero's gameplay loop, mechanics, and then its soundtrack, they're all so good, and the themes and the vibes are so good that you just come back and play it. Each 3 times that I tried to play and failed, and my 4th time, every time I've enjoyed it. It's been stressful at times because of how difficult some of the levels can be, but I've never not liked it. It's like watching a movie. You just like the movie. First time you're like, it's good. Second time you're like, yeah, it's really good. And third time it's like, I love this movie. You know, you keep on coming back. It's like Thor Ragnarok of Marvel movies. It's got a bit of everything. You just keep on coming back to play it. Also, I love the fact that the story's told very well. It's very visceral. That's why you're related to Hotline Miami. What's the thing? You can't trust the narration. Half the time, the dude's tripping balls because he's a drug addict and he's like remembering things from the past and then seeing things and he doesn't know what's real anymore. Half the time, he'll see a person and then they'll just be everyone dead and then be back and then there's the dudes with the mask. I won't go on. Interesting story. I'm curious if the girl existed or not. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Is that a spoiler? That is a spoiler. No spoiler warnings. Is the girl real or not? I still don't know. I like the game. Gameplay's great. Music's great. Level design's great. Enemy types are great. Everything's synergized well together. It's a full package experience. Honestly, I think it's like 20 something bucks. Absolutely for its price. If it was 30 bucks, I wouldn't have bought it. But now playing it, if I pirated it and finished it, I would have bought it at 30 bucks. Cuz like it's one of those products that's just so well made that it deserves the money. Apparently there's DLC coming out. I'm super pumped for it. I really want to play it. Outside of that, yeah. Love the game. Great game. Go play it. Justin or whatever, I don't know what your full name is. But I remembered your name. That's more than I do for most people, so you made a great game. Nice, brother. If I ever make a game and it's successful, I would love to buy you a beer. Anyways, this is me, Constantly Soundtrack. Reviewed the game that I didn't actually play on stream because I played it on my Switch. Look, proof. All 12 levels, baby. Good game. Really play it. I am going to end it, and I'm probably going to continue on hard mode. Relatively short one. I think it's my second totally based game opinions. The name sounds really stupid. I think I'm going to stick with it. Bye.